Ta-da! Alright, saloon car. Whoa, look at this place. Amy, are you here?
I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. Seems she's really excited. Do you need something from me?
No. That's why I asked for Amy. Yeah, just a question, really. What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a chain full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, I promise. Well, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange places. He's fine.
He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, if it's cool, I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Yeah, I guess. I paid like $16 an hour. This shit ain't worth it.
If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lure card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched me to practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true.
Your varmints. I love it. I don't really have a good southern accent. Southern accent. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy.
We're wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi, and...
Nope. I have nothing to tell either of you. Boy, howdy! Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. But why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Verbo, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues, and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it!
Clearly won't be able to give the same Super Monkey Ball a try.
Fuck! Fuck! Snowball. Fuck. Unbelievable. What am I playing a Sega game for? Do we think it was broke when the train sped up? The damages look kind of caused from punches? Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to your inventory. Oh, the whole fucking machine? Okay. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omachow. Hard to see him like this.
What'd they do?
Medical malpractice.
Interesting. Yeah, lore. A little bit of lore. Breathtaking views!
This train passes by some incredible sights.
I like this drawing of him. He's really cute. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I like to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, but I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts.
I'll never understand this friend group. Cause there's the Mario game, but the Sonic rip-off, they make carts, and then they go in the cars, and they go fast. Trash. Some's always in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Shut up.
Oh. There's a whole bunch. Okay.
Verbo, this is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups.
Fuck you! Okay? Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty?
Furbo, this one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all. It's red, but it's not Knuckles' color. Don't worry about it. Someone else must have been here.
We should log this.
Used cups are added to your inventory. Ew. What do you mean found enough clues? Look at all this other shit. Hand.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
What's the arm doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? And how well can it microwave? Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack.
Kinda bland.
Seems like someone licked all the salt off them.
What?
Or maybe they're just unsalted. Doors?
Oh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. You can't go any further.
They're saloon doors. Crawl under them. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then? Good point.
Oh, good point. When these doors are locked, I wonder how long they were locked for? Let's keep this in mind.
All right, back to Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said, leave me alone. Yeah, I'm trying to fuck Knuckles. The dude's got 4 dicks. He's got 4 dicks. I'm trying to fuck him. Move. Boy, howdy, that might be looking mighty nice on you. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so he could see it better?
I said leave. Hey, take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Furbo, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Shit! Alright, let's see the interrogation.
It went widescreen, so you know it's serious. Knuckles, Furbo and I need to determine what you were doing the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You ain't getting nothing out of me. I'm gonna stick with the southern accent because I can.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too.
We do?
Furbo, just take a good look at our inventory.
What was distracting Knuckle during the time Sonic was murdered? The game. Their arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? What the? Oh my god. Woo. What? Ow! Oh shit! You have no argument here. You are weak.
Furbo, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we?
Sorry, I gotta pay attention. This is a little bit harder than I anticipated. Has 4 heads, which active during erection, turn active changes each time. Oh, it's just like it's a team of dicks, basically? Alright, you're the starter, you're the closer.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade machine is covered in punches. What evidence do you have? I was gonna say, what Knuckles evidence? What Knuckles evidence? What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are y'all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you?
I'm on it. Furbo, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on! Oh, I gotta think? Think to distract Knuckles. No. Ow. Oh, shit! Oh! I'm garbage at the game.
Furbo, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Shit! God, you suck at a really basic arcade game. What up with that?
Nailed it. Hello. It's true, Super Monkey Ball is really hard, so.
The arcade machine is fixed.
No, don't look at the score. Don't look at the score. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is barely even a platformer. Quick, look at the scores. Pull it up now. Aww. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. My 4 penises!
Well, whatever.
And Vector beat you.
And in frustration, you destroy the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. All right, here we go.
Running time. Sonic goes fast. A lot.
Oh shit, I'm jumping over rings. That's the opposite of what I want to do. Nailed it. First try, everyone saw it. Now Furbo. Oh,
Now, Furbo, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
I assume the glasses, because there's more than one. No!
I thought it was strange there's more than one cup sitting next to you. While you're supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
It's not like I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. Yes, as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. Been back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the higher score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. That's my story and alibi. I already told you an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, it explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too.
She's hot.
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something for failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I told you everything before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and left. Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thanks for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One name in that high score list. It doesn't make sense. Furbo, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name in the high score list? What is Tails talking about? An odd name? I mean, these are all pretty fucking odd. I guess we'll go with Ultim. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim?
You may not know Furbo, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form. I promise it's not weird.
There's really someone here that goes by that? What the fuck? What? Talking about pride? Nothing speaks about you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with that game, Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
Y'all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else locking that door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key.
I have a lot of questions. What happened to the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what is Rouge searching for? The important things are in orange.
I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. The one that I'm still doing. Don't worry about it. You're gonna find them and ask them yourselves. Bam! More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We only know for sure when you confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. Library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Furbo. Let's hit the library.
This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Man, fuck you.
Sonic's like, man, fuck you, whatever.
Furbo!
Ready to mosey on down to the next car? Absolutely. You got it, partner. Is this a long game? All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone, go! Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before, what was this? It was New York. Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both so sweet. Thank you so much.
It seems we have more guests. Yes.
Amy, there you are.
Oh god, this is so many fucking voice. Woo! Alright. Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. One of the 4 tips is just too juicy to ignore.
Hey, look, if you can't make yourself laugh.
Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick, go.
How you gonna leave? The door in the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. This. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
What? It's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Amy, maybe. You see, but she's thorough. What are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
I'm, just making sure things go well. Things aren't, going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? What the fuck is wrong with you? Ah, my social skills. Non-existent. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet.
Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Jose? Can I hear some?
Sure, Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. That's the same poem. That's funny.
I'm satisfied for now. Thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Purbo and I are here to establish both of your alibis.
Snowing on Mount Fuji.
Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We explained this to Amy, actually. Ugh. When we all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library guy, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he sent to see what Knuckles was up to. In the saloon car, you can see that his bubble moved over. Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seeming to look for something. Then she went on to search the saloon car. She came back after we heard her shout "No way" at the brochure stand over there. But then she left back the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Oh, after Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and walked the door behind him. More importantly, why is Shadow unlocking the doors? He's the locksmith! Shadow walked through the library car to saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up a Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow lit the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. He returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized that Knuckles locked the car's saloon car. He was stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves following us, but we got through it all right. We sat here trapped until Amy arrived asking us questions. She's the someone that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. These locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. I'm just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. What the fuck? I didn't ask. What? If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too.
Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Yeah, whatever. Trash! Somebody's always in the trash. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Really thought there'd be something there. Furbo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No. No! No! I'm alright.
Should there be something in the next trash can we'll find? You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Really unconventional. Hey!
Furbo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. You're fucking weirdo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright, brochure stand.
Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Furbo, look at this. There's a couple maps here.
These are me a map of the library car. Books are organized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Oh, that was him. Sorry. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Yeah. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library,
when Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on the way out.
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it?
Yeah, I do believe we should.
Books.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
Sadly, I have no interest in picking these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge put a lot of these out too, searching for something.
For reckless behavior, I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
Table? Let's take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are it's very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. But no, don't fall asleep! Oh.
There's been a murder, remember?
I had a ring. Every time, murder ruined my nap time. A ring, get it? Because it's the... Never mind.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really...
I'd have 2 rings! Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
That arm is really struggling to clean up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Globe!
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to pay a visit to some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about going to Spagonia if you've ever been there.
Have, actually. You ever planned to visit there, stop by the university, say hi to Professor Pickle? Professor Pickle! It's a really funny show. I'll tell you everything about the area and make some scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone has been ever there, haven't they? Alright. Okay. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I feel like I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because he's choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If a chow can stick to its principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way that much thought was put into this poster. Fire? No. Oh. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. That's very funny. I like it. We'll put Chaos Cola up there. Check out bookshelf.
I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Okay, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. Looks like kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. Here's some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but... Every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's a user's guide to the Mirage Express that we're currently on.
Think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Book.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Victor and Espio. Find out what really happened.
Alright, Victor or Espio first. What do y'all want? We got 2 boys here. We got me over here. We got me over here. So which one would you like? Which voice are you more excited to hear? Vector it is. What fucking weirdo. Did you bring me any meat to chop? Maybe a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train, so,
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. What if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Can I take your order? Oh, yes, please. I'm starved. I'm actually off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Furbo, why would you tease him? Come on, Furbo, why would you tease him like that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're an asshole. And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Vector couldn't murder a fly. He'd be way too distracted.
Look, Furbo, you made him a fool.
Come on, Furbo, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smooth things over, but at what cost? This game's got some good writing. I like it. Interrogation. So, two of you couldn't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Burbo and I are here to confirm two things.
Ralph.
Why Vector left to go play with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library card.
Right? I was just about to say that too. I was like, this song's dope. Vector, we'll start with you. Why'd you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We had prepared present evidence that would need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Let's for instructor to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in Lukalung's car, so figure to check it out. Seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library card, found something, and then left. You said you immediately started reading. Were you reading the entire time you were in the library card?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
Must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't know you're that. Detective. Let the man live. What was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch what that book might be. Turbo, could you help me out?
Alright, what book could he have possibly been reading, huh? The only book I have in my inventory? This one. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could possibly have to support this? Time to think, baby. And by think, I mean, oh, it's bigger. Yeah. Okay. Ow! Shit! Shit!
2 hours later.
Now he got that. Boom. Fucking killed it. First try, you saw. See, my editor just got me.
There are books scattered on the floor for sure. The remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, why have you insulted my pal like that? Calm down, Vector. Oh, right. This voice. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. Butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Manual Mirage Express. Whatever I said. Trains are cool. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Turbo, if you don't mind. Could you ask us some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Quiz Espio about the manual to prove we read it. Which page should I quiz him on? I don't know, fucking 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to keep assisting the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, it can perform a variety of tasks. They're responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. I have a feeling the train company didn't want to just hire any janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like Espio aced that question. Turbo, hit him with another one.
Okay. Let's go 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Yeah, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Furbo. See if you can get Espio can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? I don't know. Fucking 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. And I passed your little test. No! Just hit him with a book. No, you son of a bitch! Why'd you kill him? Anyway, totally, you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. My two brain cells rubbing together. Conductor is able. It might be. It might be.
You clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to answer my question, my buddy, like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred doesn't sound a bit suspicious, even if true. They answer my question so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Spectre was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Substantiate's a tough word for, like, kids to be reading. Well, you definitely read through the manual. Suppose we can...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. No problem.
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Urbo?
We have a piece of evidence linked if someone saw Espio reading. But what? It's the map, because people were like... Oh, no, wait. It could be this, because people were coming through and being like, oh, Shadow saw it too. Because you came through and did the...
We could ask Rouge's boobs.
Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything?
We're up, Furbo. Let's make this argument together. I gotta think.
Here we go again. Ah! Extra rings, motherfuckers. Oh god. I'm alright. Everything's fine. These they make you bounce way too high. Boom! First try, motherfuckers. I say motherfuckers nicely.
Shadow walked through the library card to get the saloon card, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score too long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Espio said that he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one of each other on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book, then I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see... I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Furbo, one that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. The cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must have friended my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. You weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, and how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't. That doesn't seem right to me. Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Oh, this is tough here. This is tough because, like, he did literally read any page, like right off the top, right? So he was absolutely reading. He's a chameleon, so he could have just disappeared and not paid attention. Just hound Espio with tails like a nerd. I don't want to do that. I'm starting to feel bad for Espio a little bit. But I mean, yeah, like how would he not know, right? Like how would he not notice Shadow coming back through? This is tough, man. I'm sitting here like, what? Espio may be embarrassed because he didn't know. Yeah, I mean, but he's also like kind of grasping a little bit. He's kind of like, I mean, you know, like he's kind of, he's like somewhere in the middle here. Like I feel like we're like, you know, like giving up too soon on Espio here. Like if I defend Espio, like I give him an alibi. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you didn't do it. You know. And like his alibi is like super shaky. And like Vector's gonna defend his buddy, of course. And like and just knowing what we know of the characters, right? Espio, master of espionage in disguise, and talked about in the very beginning, he was talking about how he can like cling to walls and do jujitsu or whatever he said. So that's where I'm thinking I'm gonna join Tails. Let's keep moving. No, I can't interrupt Tails when he's on to something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and...
Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued.
I was thinking about it while I was peeing and stuff. I was sitting there dick in hand thinking, who could have killed Sonic? I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Ah, right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence says Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another?
The map? All right, let's try the library. All right, now to get my thoughts in order. I'm not trying to give him an alibi if I don't have to, but like... Ah, shit. Oh, no, I'm all right. Everything's fine. First try.
Library map? Oh, I see. See the exits?
Oh, see the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been Shadow for Shadow to not see him?
Oh, interesting. Okay. So straight shot, right? Door to door. Here, right? If he was passing through, he could have been like here.
That's the bookcase. I think Shadow would have noticed if Espio was clinging to one of those to walk through the library card.
All right, so to not be seen, I guess this one, because there's like a shelf here too. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I thought it was like a desk. Shut up, game. That's where I was reading, my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have been seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. Felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth.
But I'm glad you
Won't believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
Another pair of alibis validated. Give that fucking high D up there. You know what I'm talking about. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I can use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
I feel like Shadow's a total red herring. It's just my personal thought. It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open while she passed through earlier.
And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Victor and Espio.
Give him heck! And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick. Wait, tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
That was weird.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident of our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Furbo, come on, Furbo. Let's see what's next.
All right, let's do it.
Sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
The mystery calls. We gotta do it.
The investigation continues.